Alright, we are back, and I am really excited about this. I'm looking forward to being here in Belgium. I'm really hoping that while we're in Belgium, I can get the difficulty a bit more correct this time, so we're not 2 seconds behind pace and absolutely hating being here. I am gonna start setting-wise, at 76, 75, and then I'll make adjustments from there. What I really need to pay attention to: qualifying, structure out of rain. Looks like we're going to get a lot of rain during the sprint. Okay. Um, and practice, there's going to be some rain. Cool. I don't have any points to spend. I was looking at this, and we are like terribly, not even close to competitive in chassis. I don't know about these two. I know we're barely at the top of durability, which really doesn't do me any freaking good. I mean, it does, don't get me wrong, but with that, I just wanted to state before we really jumped into this, I've been doing a lot of thinking while I was at work and at the end of the season, which I know is still 11 videos away, but when we get there, I think what I'm going to do is put in a medium risk offer with Mercedes AMG. And if they accept it, awesome. If they don't, then I'll put in a high risk with McLaren. And if they accept it, awesome. If they don't, then I'll put in a, a low risk offer with Ferrari. Just because replacing Hamilton, he's obviously not one of the worst ones, but you know, Hamilton does move to Ferrari and kind of fall off in real life, so I don't feel completely guilty. Also, I'd love to drive for the Silver Arrows, I think. McLaren is also a team I'd like to ride in for, but Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri both pretty successful in the future. And as much as I'd like to replace Norris and race beside Piastri, I feel like high risk has to be high risk, otherwise, like, they want me, and Norris needs to go somewhere where he will get to race, or if I go to Ferrari on low risk, I can race beside Leclerc um, and replace Sainz, who does ultimately end up going to Williams, I believe. So, sorry, I am still a bit under the weather. I know it's been like 5 days, but anyways, for that, we discussed practice, we discussed everything, we got everything going, so we are gonna hop right into here. And like I said, I really want to not have to do track reclamation and ERS management. I don't like those. I do want to watch not my fastest lap, but my average lap. Oh, it's raining, which will make it way harder to make that judgment call, but yeah, my average lap is what matters, is my average pace close to theirs. I love how he's an AlphaTauri helmet on, driving for a totally different team. But anyways, I'm gonna get this going, and then I'll see you guys for the race strategy, and I'll tell you what I think in on difficulties.
7.8.
He was doing a bunch of talking. So it's raining out, which when it rains, I just magically get better for some reason, which is fine. I don't mind being better in the rain, but with that being said, I'm currently at the theoretical best right now, and I've only done 2 laps.
Turn 8, Rivage. I want you to make sure you're comfortable with this one as it drops away from you as you turn in. It's very easy to snatch a break here or just carry too much speed and run wide. Show this corner plenty of respect.
Sir, yes sir. So, anyways, with that in mind, I'm kind of outdoing the pace, but I want to make sure that I come back and
We're 15th in the speed trap, 178.6 miles per hour.
How are we 15th in the speed trap yet? Make it make sense. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Look at all these people that are finishing their lap right now. Or doing an out lap. Or, yeah. Okay. Never mind. Stupid makes stupid. I don't know. Anyways. The track is a little busier.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
I'm gonna go to 30. Wow, it got busier. Okay. Alright. I don't mind racing with a little bit of people around. That'll just help me. And of course, he was going to start talking.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Okay, Hamilton's outdone me now. But I also think the track might be getting less slick, so maybe it won't mean much. I'm not sure yet. I really just want to make sure that this time I spend a little bit extra time really understanding sorry, I'm not thinking. The difficulty in making sure I'm like really in a good spot. Because I don't want what we had last race to happen again, where it's like the difficulty was clearly off and I was 2 seconds behind pace. And I had to be bully stupid to keep up. But, it is nice seeing that Russell and Hamilton have outdone me. However, I'm a good feeling that I can't talk and race at the same time. I have a good feeling that, as soon as I finish this first lap, I will be significantly ahead of them. Because the track is just drying, which I'll probably end up doing a second one of these race strategies, but with slicks, just because clearly right now I'm doing it on intermediates, and I don't know if this game is smart enough to register that I did one in slicks in the rain and one in intermediates in the rain and one in slicks. Because at the end of the day, I think the sprint it's gonna rain and I'm gonna be on intermediates, which will probably be really good for me. And then the race is gonna be on, intermediates in the rain for the. I can't English. Hold on. What was I trying to say? I don't know what lap that speed was. My brain is every fucking where. I'm sorry. This sprint is gonna be rain. The rate on intermediates, and the race is gonna be on slicks in the dry. Gasly just passed me. That's depressing. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention again. But you know what, it's fine. I think that really helps the whole race strategy, that I make mistakes constantly. There's not a lot of passing opportunities on this track. Somebody just had a better lap time than Zhao. Signs. Okay. I can't get a good lap time because I'm stuck behind this dummy. It's my fault, but I'm so focused on whatever. Just relax. Sorry. I don't mind making that much of a mistake, but I completely forgot to brake. I can't drive in a straight line or nothing. It's horrible. Alright. We can pass this guy, alright? He's not that good. This track really doesn't have a lot of opportunity for passing. Okay. Come on. Yes, sir. Bottas really just outdo me. And Hamilton. Crazy.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And a Williams outdid us. My average lap time is 57. Alonso outdid me. No, it was Yuki Tsunoda. So average lap time right now, I'm sitting right around here, and theoretical best
Okay,
is...
so it looks like the track's drying out nicely. It's worth thinking about revisiting some of the earlier programs to see if we can improve on the results.
I will... Lando Norris put on hards. I want you to tell me tire conditions, please.
Okay, our best lap so far is a 1 minute 56.7.
Yep, awesome. And we're gonna jump back out there and redo this program on the mediums now. Kind of see really where we're located. Also, we're not stuck behind anybody anymore. Get a feel for the track authentically. Oh shit. Okay, thank you, Gasly. I'm 20th in the speed jump. Awesome. I feel like with the heavy rain, we were at the very top, and we were above the theoretical best, and now I feel like either I don't know the track dry yet, like I don't know with all this grip how to drive. But it says my goal is 154, and it says I'm 2 seconds under that, so. Yeah. I'm 5th now in the speed trap. I gotta full throttle that. But I am gaining significantly on Piastri. Oh, Piastri's giving me space. Or he made a mistake. I'm not. He's giving me space. I'm making mistakes. But it's authentic, I guess. It helps with the race strategy. Yeah, now you guys have to watch two race. Well, I mean, I guess you can technically skip ahead of all this, but two race strategies. You know, all 0 of my viewers. So if you watch this, comment or something and just be like, not 0 anymore, bitch. I don't know. Don't say bitch. Sainz is ahead of me again. It's really annoying. Going from Zhao to him being my rival is crazy. I wonder who his rival was first time through and how he lost to that person. I wish those were more like the details and stuff you could find in this game. What bothers me though, Sainz is on a hard tire. Zhao's ahead of me on a soft, okay. I feel like we got a good spot on the difficulty. Other than Tsunoda's actually blowing it up with Williams. It's like, I'm sorry, Tsunoda, I should have picked you over Ricardo, but I picked Ricardo for the memes. Not that you're not equally as Mimi. Mimi? Mimi. I just can't figure who that is ahead of me. I feel like I'm slowly running them down though. Unless that's the one I'll go. And that's probably Sonoda then behind me and Piastri.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
I hope it gives me enough time to read everything. 3 seconds. Did not get to read very much there, but it's fine. I tried to read it. God, I'll just disappear too in 3 seconds.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Perez, Oscar Piastri, and Yuki Tsunoda. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
So I'm not really entirely sure because like I know Verstappen didn't even go back out on out being on intermediates. So for right now we will go straight into qualifying. Okay. For qualifying, actually, hold on, sorry, I'm gonna hit my mic and be really noisy. Okay, so for qualifying, I think I'm gonna buff the difficulty up just to 57, maybe. And then I did that. I'm gonna want to put it back on. I took off my hoodie as well. Excited for this one. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna bump the difficulty down to 77. And then I'll do qualifying. Hopefully that'll be enough to kind of keep qualifying realistic. And then what I'll do is I'll bump difficulty back down for the sprints and stuff. So, this is my thought process. 78. Let's go hit qualifying. And then we'll probably put difficulty down to like, I think 74, 75, maybe 73 at the lowest for the race. They're not going to talk, it's qualifying, so we're just going to skip all this. I didn't change the vehicle or any fucking thing, to be honest, so whatever. So let's go set the fastest fucking lap. Ah. But you can tell I didn't do any laps on softs. Ah, shit. Logan Sargent with a fat. I was gonna say. Sure. I might not be playing this game for much longer. Not much, like never again. More like my friend came on and I might play Call of Duty. Everybody on the track. I just set the fastest lap. I don't know who you are, Botas. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
That's fine. You can run on E. I'm feeling a kind of way right now, you know? I just have to remember, you know, like qualifying is different for me. I can put together one great lap every once in a while. It's consistency over and over again that makes the controller so much more difficult, which is why I have to lower it for the races. If I lost it, I lost it. And I'll pit. Like, see though, like, that's how quickly, like, it all falls apart. Where is the pit stop? Oh, I missed it. Yeah, so that's more realistic right there. Oh, I already fell off top base. Maybe the difficulty is a little too high, I don't know. I'm significantly slower in the middle section. Verstappen's just Verstappen, I guess. I don't know.
So our best lap so far is a 1:45.2.
Piastri's down here, Ricardo, Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda. I guess Ricardo is not the right pick. I don't know. If Norris goes out, I'll go out, but I don't think he will. Yeah, Norris isn't gonna go. Yeah, it jumped to 8th. Signs is up there. Out did Leclerc, but I don't know if I don't think Leclerc went back out. So all right. Damn. That was horrible. I've got to fix that or I'm going to get penalties. I'm going to have to redo this. I was so busy trying to read that lap time that I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I don't understand that fucking delta and it pisses me off. fucking stupid.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and the...
Shut up. Not being in the top 10 is bothering me. I think I overestimated the difficulty kick I needed. All of you better get the fuck out of the way. Jesus Christ, you idiots. I can't believe I made that. And that was epic, by the way.
Minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
Second place. Bingo. Changing tires changed everything. I really was getting frustrated, to be honest with you.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 44.3.
I didn't see what happened. I jumped to fourth. Okay. I'm still behind signs, though. And I know Verstappen and Russell and them haven't put in that work yet, but it's nice seeing Alonso up here in the top 10. Or at least my teammate, I guess, for reference. So we are gonna do a lap second tires and then probably go back out with these tires on, so I don't know who those cars are up there, but my goal is to run them the fuck down. I don't care if they are Red Bull and Ferrari. And I need to be a bit more smart. Making mistakes, because I'm thinking about that. No, I flying lapped right away. I don't know how they beat me out. There's a bug on my chest. Ugh. You ruined my lap. My Delta doesn't jump up positive here, I'm just gonna go back into the pits and switch tires.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Like it has to be positive or I'm pitting. Based on this, I think I'm going to get new tires. Sorry for smacking the microphone really loudly. Ah! I was trying to see if Alonso was actually in there, but whatever. Okay. The guy gave me a creepy smile, that was weird. We must be friends.
Okay, so far our fastest lap is a 1:45.0.
Alright, hopefully there's no bums in my way again. Of course, they're bumps. Oh my goodness. Signs!
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Who is that? If it's Verstappen, let him go. If it's Perez, bring his ass back here. Make him pay for his sins. Sins of disregarding my name. Of course. Of course. Of course. I knew it was coming. I am here. I don't care. I got pushed off the track. I blame him. I know it's just the sun glare, but I keep looking. My tires look like they're falling off.
1 minute to go.
We're looking hot here. I'm losing a lot of time though because I'm not coming out of that corner hot enough. Oh my god, I set the fastest lap. Carlos Sainz set the fastest lap. The only person in this entire fucking pack I don't need to beat me is the only guy ahead of me. I don't know if it'll let me finish this lap. I don't think I'm fast enough to finish this lap. All I can think of right now is the "Hey Siri, stop" meme where it's like, "What did you learn about today in school?" And she's like, "Martin Luther King Jr. And what did you learn about him? He died for our sins." Have you seen that meme? I don't know. That's all I can think of. Oh, signs beat me, man. It's painful. It's very painful. And there's just nothing I could do about it. I beat Leclerc but lost the signs. I'm very distracted right this second. I'm still very distracted. You guys just gonna have to wait for a second. Sorry.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three. Verstappen, Sainz, and
Wow.
Lando Norris. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I don't think Sainz has been better than Perez or Leclerc all fucking year. And now he's my rival. And he's like, you know what? You remember last race? This is payback for last race. Sorry, dude. I just got the difficulty wrong, man. Damn. Trying to keep up with him is going to be hard. It's okay. Alright. So, difficulty was... I think 74 is going to be fine, because that's 4 points less than what I did for qualifying. And I've really got to put some work in to get above Sainz here. But not that I can afford. My parts are all fitted. And I think this is going to mark kind of like the start of really trying to get me and Alonso to start pressing up the leaderboard and getting Aston Martin up on the board. So I will see you guys in a second. I don't think I'm going to do this practice. I think I've got the difficulty down pretty good between qualifying and practice. And then as soon as we finish the next practice session, you know, simming through it and everything. Because I got to do the race strategy, the weight reduction one time. And then, yeah, we'll jump into the sprint. As I say that, I'm still going to take a break, you know, but I'll let the practice things go through and then I'll take my break. He is kind of helping. So, alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay. My teammates. I don't even know what that is. What are you looking at? Is that important there, dude? I don't know. He's thinking. Check out my cup, man. Oh, Jesus, it's so sensitive. My cup. I got a nice folder. Ooh, look at that flat phone. That is the future right there. All it is a sheet of paper. Alright, anyways. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Alright, so like I said, we've already done that. We're gonna hop into the sprint. Oh, wrong button. I gotta be really careful going into turn 1 because we're looking at a lot of rain and everything coming up. Which makes me question, are they just gonna put me on intermediates? Or you think they'll start me on like softs? And then try to switch to intermediates? I don't know what they're gonna do. So let's hop into the sprint, which is a grand total of whopping 15 laps. Let's go give them hell, eh? Let's go give them hell. It's loading and taking forever. Hopefully they actually talk though, that would be nice. So what's your favorite color? Let me know. Or what's your favorite team?
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
Yeah, it's not gonna talk. It's very depressing.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Maverick, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Joe, Bottas, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, and Logan Sargent. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
We will soon find out.
Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please.
I hate that that's all they say every single time. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go it won't even let me put on intermediates, will it? It says it's gonna rain and it won't even, yeah, it won't even let me consider putting on intermediates. Damn. Okay. No, I'm definitely gonna go with these lovely hard tire or soft tires, and then when it becomes a problem, probably halfway through the race, I'm sure we're all gonna have to pit, but your phone is buzzing. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, well we're gonna go softs, because it won't let me do anything else. And if you give me 4 seconds to check my phone. Sorry, my brain's not braining. Oh, nope. That's not the right button. I don't know why my brain just didn't.
After the points finished last race.
Sorry. I looked at my phone and like everything in my brain just forgot what I was doing. Damn, look at Leclerc. I'm sorry. I just don't want to cheat. Now I have to lift. I'm making a lot of mistakes right off the bat. Here comes the rain. It took 1 lap. Why wouldn't it let me put on intermediates? Or at least tell me what they think would have happened if I would have done it. I think softs would have still been the right answer, but... Good to see Leclerc is moving up. Probably see Russell match that here in a second. And then we might have to bump the difficulty up to 75 for the race. But yeah, that's going to be my best section every time. And then I'm going to lose it all right away. See? And Russell's going to pass Sainz. Good. I don't know where my teammate is though. Oh my god. I wouldn't be pissed if Leclerc passes me.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, copy that. Gap to your teammate behind is 5.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 9th place. For the time last lap was a 1 minute 51.5.
Good. 9th doesn't do much good in a sprint though, so. I think you have to be like 6th. They're up.
Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. Okay mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Got that, confirmed.
The question is everybody else going to do that? They have to, after what I'm witnessing here, right?
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Everybody should be coming in. And I think I'm far enough off that where like Hamilton is about to get screwed,
Fernando's in the pits.
I should get in and out fast enough that Fernando doesn't have to stop.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
I think Verstappen had a better stop. Verstappen had a bad stop. I mean, he's going to pass me eventually, but... Oh, I fucking way overbombed that. Okay.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And that's my replacement. Well, not my replacement. I guess technically it would be my replacement. That's... Oh, fuck. Tits. I know. And I did it a second time, so it's not like that replay really did anything. I just made the same mistake twice. This is gonna hurt Norris so much.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful.
Leclerc and Perez had, and Verstappen had bad pit stops. Because ultimately, I might get a second place now just because of that pit stop and the rain. I'm significantly faster in the rain for some reason. I need a nickname. Wet West. Better than Mad Maverick, I guess. I don't know. There's not enough people to watch this video to come up with something. My ear itches. I can't itch my ear and drive at 200 miles an hour. 150 miles an hour. Itch. Ah!
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.2 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time was a 2:12.3.
I think Hamilton really did get screwed, which is fine. As long as George Russell didn't, I guess. Not that I don't like Hamilton. I do think some of the things I've seen him do are very, like... Some of the things he's done is rude. Like, I remember watching the Dude Perfect video where they went and watched an F1 race, and I think he, like, was the only F1 driver at the time that didn't give Cody Jones a high five. But anyways, that's bullshit. I don't dislike him. I just know that he falls off in the next 2 years, kind of, which is depressing and very sad considering how great he was. Which was before my time. I didn't watch Formula 1 when he was great, but if he falls off a little bit, it might make it where me and Russell or me and somebody can race for the Mercedes team. Which I still would like it to be Piastri, I think, first. I really didn't feel like the difficulty was bad though. I thought it was going to be Verstappen, Leclerc, and then maybe Russell before me. Like I would finish where I podium or where I qualified.
Okay, I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet. Gap to your teammate behind is 11.4 seconds.
Yeah. Sorry. There's the mistakes. Hey Siri, when was the last time an Aston Martin won a Formula One race? Nope, I can't hear you. No, that's not what I wanted. And now I'm so curious I can't. When was the last time Aston Martin won a F1 race? The last time Aston Martin won a Formula One race was in 2020. Which for this game was 3 years ago, in real life is 5 years ago. I don't think I'll win this race. I'll win the sprint possibly, just because it's raining and I've gotten lucky with Verstappen having a bad pit stop. Otherwise, it probably would just been me pressing him for the entire race. But it would be cool to kind of break that Aston Martin streak at some point. Though again, I'll probably finish like third, maybe fourth.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 4.4 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And that's 8 laps to go.
Looks like Hamilton actually had it worse than Norris did. Like Hamilton should have stayed out. And I also think I'll up the difficulty to 75 for the race, which I probably shouldn't do. I just am succeeding because of rain and a pit stop right now, but yeah, I'll probably put it to 75 for the race. I also wish it would have let me put on like a slightly used soft compound, depending on like how many tires I had for the race day. I don't know. I'm just babbling on my butt. You guys need to leave comments and then I have something to respond to. And when I say you guys, I'm fully aware I have 0 views on all of my videos, but whatever. I'm gonna laugh one day. I'm actually gonna have some reviews. People are gonna be like, I watched your video Or they're gonna say something to me like,
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
well, from my understanding, it's supposed to stop raining and then turn around and start pouring. So it's not like it matters any. I really wish the difficulty was like had like not a simulation. Is it simulate? No. Basically where the difficulty like can adjust itself. Like maybe called realistic, and like you could click it to realistic and the realistic would be like, oh okay, you're driving really well on this track. We're gonna up the difficulty of the cars to match you. Or like maybe you made like a lot of mistakes for half of this race. The last half of this race, like you've gotten distracted or something. Let me just lower the difficulty just a little bit. So then you're kind of like authentically, right now you're in a top 8 car, probably from 3rd to 8th. Let me try and keep those cars around you in a pretty similar area, you know. Or like when it's raining like this, like maybe the difficulty's a little higher because I'm really good at driving in the rain, but when it's dry out, the difficulty comes back down to 74 because it realizes maybe it's a little harder to drive. I don't know. Because you're going faster? I'm not sure. I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure that's really hard to program, but it would be nice. I also wouldn't mind if Max Verstappen would start catching up. I feel like the difficulty's slightly uncalled for. I just keep getting better and better at that section, I guess. There's my teammate. Perez, Leclerc. There's my teammate. Ouch. And then Norris is catching my teammate, which could suck. I did not see Hamilton at all. Oh no, there's somebody in between them. Okay. And then Hamilton's stuck behind a Haas and I think that's an Alfa Romero. I'm making mistakes now. It's fine.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.0 seconds.
0.0 seconds. That makes sense.
Gap to your teammate behind is 0.0 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're sitting in 7th. Time last lap was a 2 minutes. Okay, that last lap was a 1:00.5.
Just trying to see. There it is.
Okay, so the last lap time was a 2. Okay, that last lap was a 1:00.7.
Set a 2.7, which was my slowest lap because I went off the track. So, and I was pretty matched by my teammate. This means I'm definitely leaving him behind a little bit. Let's see what I do this lap. Try to pay attention a bit more.
The track's drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water offline. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
Dude, we got 3 laps. I'm not thinking about pitting at all. I'm finishing on these regardless of what happens. Shit, even if somehow a fireball hit the entire road and everything dried in 3 seconds and it didn't melt my tires, I still don't think it would be smart to pit. Because you would only have 2 laps to try to make up whatever you got stuck in the pits for, which would probably be close to 10 to 25 seconds. I don't think that's probable.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Do. Max Verstappen. Somebody play the Mad Max theme, or no, yeah. No, that doesn't make sense. I wish I had enough viewers.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there, you're doing well.
Bro, we won't be on the track in 10 minutes. We will be celebrating in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, the entire Aston Martin team is going to be going, is this kid everything we needed? That's what we're going to be doing. And Red Bull is going to be like, oh shit, there's a new Verstappen, an absolute bully who's not give a fuck about nothing and is going to drive hard as hell no matter what it costs. And I'm going to be like, yep, nice to meet you, my name's Maverick and I'm insane. That's why they call me Maverick. Alright, Verstappen.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.6 seconds. They're on old intermediates. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap was a 1:59.3.
I got really lucky. I think they said 7th. I wasn't listening. But
And so the difference is 36.9 seconds. Your last lap time was a 2 minutes 01.7.
what was my rival's though? But I got really lucky that Leclerc passed him.
They're in 15th.
Okay.
The gap is 36.9 seconds.
Because him
time
getting
last lap was a 2:01.7.
him getting passed is the whole reason Leclerc held him up in the pits, and that all happened. And kind of like Norris, if him and
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
if him and what's his name would have stayed out, they probably didn't have this issue. Or better yet, another thing that would have helped is if Hamilton would have slowed down and forced traffic to back up, so then George Russell had enough time to hopefully get somewhat through the pits instead of getting trapped behind him, sitting there while everybody else drove by. Also, Verstappen is slowly catching me. One pit stop, man.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Gap to your teammate behind is 0.2 seconds.
.2 seconds, yeah. My teammate's still stuck in 7th, yeah. I know.
Confirmed.
Oh, that's probably just if he was talking too much and I needed him to shut up. I wish you could change your engineer's voice.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.1 seconds.
I love how
They're
that's
old
broken.
intermediates. They're sitting in 7th.
Okay,
And the
cool.
time last lap was a 1 minute 58.5.
I don't think 7th is going to give him any points. And he's not going to pass Leclerc or Perez, who's holding Leclerc up. So I would love to see Leclerc get around Perez. Then other than me being in first place, it would feel very authentic. But baby, it's raining and this is my place. Verstappen had a bad pit stop, can't catch up. Slowly working it down, but we are running away from the rest of the pack. And he's not going to be able to do it. I would have to severely fuck up here coming into this last turn. But it looks like we're going to put Aston Martin not in its first race win since 2020. But definitely we're going to start to make it notice.
Yes,
Yes,
mate,
sir.
I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
Ugh, excuse me.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance,
Oh, he had to get
making
points.
gains at the top of the table. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. The grid
Nothing.
is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
Man, you even talk good things about me. Carlos Sainz is down here. Kevin Magnussen is also underneath Daniel Ricciardo. Yuki Tsunoda, Sainz, Hamilton. I love Alonso being up in 7th though, so that's nice. He went up. Leclerc went down quite a bit. So. Alright. Let's advance. Steps are steps, no matter how small. That's all I'm saying, baby. We gotta make progress somewhere. Though I didn't get any love in the whole um the whole Alright, so let's go into this workstation here. Let's go into settings. Like I said, 75. I think it's fair. After getting that strategy, nail, win by miles. Any questions? Nope, it looks like we're just gonna be in a long, hot, and then cooling off race. I really need something here when it comes to the aspect of like, this one says 19 days. 19 days. Let me. So there are two 19 days and then one 18, or two 18 days and one. Okay. I don't know. I know that we are horse crap in this area. This would possibly get it done before, and would spend all of my money. What if I do this one? Okay, yeah, we'll go with this one. It's on sale, and we're gonna rush it and see if we can't get it done before the Italian Grand Prix, if I didn't fuck up my flags. I really hope I didn't. And with that, off into the actual race, where I'm not sure if I'll be in pole position or if I'll be like in second, you know, because they average it out between qualifying and sprint. I think it'll be pole, but bloody hell if I know. I'm still learning. Sometimes I forget to learn and I just do, and then I'm like, meh, if that makes sense.
Welcome to this visit to the Ardennes countryside. Spa-Francorchamps hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925, and this historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike, and us here in the commentary box too. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Maverick lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Russell, Perez, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Gasly, Hamilton, Joe, Ricciardo, Sainz, Bottas, Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
All those.
I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the Grand Prix. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way that you approach those roles?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. They're two very different mindsets. In the old days, of course, they used to cover up to 15,000 kilometres of testing in a season, and that role would be more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as possible, so that the data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When lining up on the grid for a race, however, a race driver's frame of mind is all about what they can get out of the situation on that day, and the car is the tool to help them achieve those goals.
You gonna say anything? This is my first time starting on pole. You're not gonna talk to me there, crew chief man? It's kind of messed up. Okay, so right now the alternate strategy is this, and they think that's going to be better. So I am going to edit this. Do I not have a second set of soft tires? I do, but they are used. Hmm. Hmm. What if I remove this? Um, See, this is what I was talking about. I feel like 23. Yeah, I feel like, can I get a medium on this tire? No, I can't. $78.33. I don't feel like I have a soft tire to. It's a whole second behind. Okay, well. 12, 17, 15. 12, 17, 15. Okay, well that one's faster. Because I messed it up. Alright, I think we'll do that. Do a 3-stop. Because I had to waste all of my soft tires in the freaking qualifying. Not that I completely love having to use the hard, but I think if we go down here and I change you to a soft, yeah, you instantly make me look so much worse. Even, and if I do all this shit, yeah, it's just not, it's not gonna work. We want to go with that and pop into this race. I'm so tempted to clip on buttons. Oh, okay. You know what? I just thought of that. Going into a hard tire right away puts me at a disadvantage with the cars behind me. So let me go look and see real quick. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was all that stuff. Now I could actually check those things. That's cool. I'm gonna go see what happens if I switch to the medium and go medium, hard, soft real quick. Race strategy. I'm really glad I looked at. Let's go medium, soft. No. Hard. Uh-huh. And then let's go 17, 12. 17, 12. What? It says I'm gonna be a whole 7 seconds slower. Yeah, we're gonna go to the hard tire. And we're gonna pop straight into this. So could this affect me? Possibly, but Verstappen had a terrible start. And I had Well, there's no way Verstappen stays Piastri behind Piastri for long. But if I can only accidentally give up space to Piastri and Hamilton or Verstappen, I think I could hold off Russell and Leclerc. I just really need to focus on my race and not them. Piastri fell off. I'm afraid that I turned the difficulty up and I messed it up. I should have had the difficulty at like 75 for the sprint, and I should have the difficulty at like 73 for this race. Oh my god, I bugged all of that up. I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. Now I also have to understand, I am on hard tires. They are on softs. If they are faster than me, it makes sense. You know, where Russell and stuff, like I don't want Russell passing me. Nope, 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 nope. I did not want to do that. I'm sorry. If I were them and the race leader had hard tires on and was holding me from using my softs, I would be frustrated too, so. I was just hoping Verstappen would get around Piastri, and then those two would pass me, and then I could just fight Russell until I had to pit. You know?
in 12th. Okay, so the gap is 6.3 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1:50.4.
I am significantly faster than everybody in that first corner, or first sector. If I could figure out these second sectors, I would be probably untouchable.
Gap to your teammate behind is 4.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're 8th. Time last lap was a 1:50.3.
That means Leclerc got around him. Not a Leclerc, Norris. Getting faster.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:49.5. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Getting faster. There's Verstappen finally around Piastri, which means I will lose the lead here soon, most likely. Now that he's not cooped up. It took him 6 laps to fix his mistake off of the start line. It is crazy to see the pace difference between Piastri and Max Verstappen though. I gotta itch my latissimus. Alright, this is my section to get a little runaway before this lap or the next 3 laps. He probably passes me before I have to go switch tires. DRS, speed trap, which is why Max Verstappen is all of a sudden fucking running me down, man. Big man's mad about the pit stop and his crew screwing him over. I'm itchy. Keep getting distracted, itching myself. Look at that man. Look at that man. Oh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. I was glad to see the DRS close in my rearview mirror. Oh, I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna make a mistake. I made a mistake.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Honestly, I just want to hold on to him. If I can keep him within DRS range, I can run away from Piastri. Now this man's gonna set the fastest lap. To drive with the legend, dude. I'm way too heavy on the
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
They're shit, Sherlock. I'm gonna have to lift up here. Or is he that much faster? All of a sudden. Oh, baby. Now to not lose it again. That was not the plan. It was not the plan, but it worked out. That's how I do shit like that. The stress is creeping in. I just want to hit a fastest lap before he takes it away from me again. Look at that man in the mirror. That's Michael Jackson, by the way. I wonder how my teammate's doing. Because he's clearly not feeling. I know my teammate is a champion twice, but he's not got this in the rearview mirror.
Copy.
Russell's past Piastri. My teammates let Hamilton pass them as well, which means he's probably ninth.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 9th place.
Yep.
And the time last lap was a 1 minute 50.6.
Where's my rival? Piastri lost his DRS, and now keeping up has just become a fantasy at this point. And Verstappen got screwed because I had that really good run and got around him again, and he lost a bunch of time.
They're in 11th. The difference is 7.1 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1:50.5. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.3 seconds.
This time he might have DRS. Let's see what happens. I entered it, 6 and 3. Here he comes. Yeah. It don't matter how much faster I am through that section. You give him DRS and he's hunting. And Perez is holding up Leclerc. If Leclerc could just get around Perez, I feel like that whole... there wouldn't be that hold up for him anymore. Because I know Leclerc is faster on this track than Perez was. Ah, shit. I made a mistake. My head itches. Aye, fuck. I itch my brains. Yeah, I told you, Leclerc's got the fastest lap on the track. Now the problem is I have DRS on Verstappen and this long straightaway, where I'm just significantly better than he is.
Nice move, good job.
And a mistake let him back in. You gotta drive, dude. You gotta drive. We gotta leave Russell. I don't like Russell being here with us. We need to create boundaries here. Called get the fuck off our ass.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
I will take this if I can take this. Last time I kind of got screwed. Not really, he just broke harder than I did. I can't get there. mistakes now. Leclerc got around. Yeah, Leclerc's gonna headhunt, dude. I think Leclerc will pass Piastri and possibly even Russell. That is such a tight squeeze, man. It looks like Perez and Hamilton followed me in. Yeah, Perez and Hamilton followed me in.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Ooh, I'm gonna be stuck behind some fucking traffic
to go.
though.
Just one stop left in this strategy.
Oh shit. Not as much traffic as they're put up behind, but I'm gonna have to fucking fight to get out of this. It's fine. With this DRS, I'll take over Ricardo and possibly even Bottas. Zhao. No, I won't, actually. But I will be put up right here with him. Oh, Ricardo. One of you have to make a decision here. Move.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Really well done.
Yeah, well, I had to move one of them because he was in the fucking way. I was trying to help Ricardo. He is my old teammate. And he just didn't, so I had to push my rival. Oh, shit. Alright, now I really need to run down Gasly and Sainz. I also need to know.
Fernando is in for his stop.
Okay, cool. I guess he's following a very similar pitch strategy to me.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 49.5. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Okay, gap ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Oh wow, a lot of people pit. I don't have DRS going into that, so I'm never gonna. Beat that one. It's these I have to beat. That's the fastest middle sector of the race, and I made a ton of mistakes. I'm gonna have to ask you, Leclerc, to hand that back to me. Thank you.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Wow, come Piastri and Perez, so. And Leclerc. So Verstappen and Russell have not gone in. I just set a faster. Nice. I could top up this.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Okay, well, I'm not really worried about Piastri, to be honest. My goal is to run down Sainz so much that he quivers. And then falls all the way back to the back of the pack. Even though realistically he should be like a top 10. I want him to know my name, and I want those two boys up in the front to hear my engine roaring behind them. I set another fastest middle sector. I am getting much better at this track very quickly. No, he's still on the track. Okay, good. Russell with the softs. I just had another fastest lap. I will be passing Russell. I hope Verstappen pits and doesn't. I don't want to undercut him too much, you know? Like, I really think Verstappen should win this race, not me. Verstappen has to be pitting him. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I feel like I just gained like 5 seconds on him. When did that happen? I hope we see a lot more people pass him.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far.
What?
It's Verstappen ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 11.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 16 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap was a 1:51.2. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing.
How are my teammates doing? I really want to see them with points on the board.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 9th place. And the time last lap was a 1:49.8.
The middle sector is pretty dog water.
Copy that.
And the last question I have is, where is my rival? He pit finally. I'm really hoping he fall over 10th or 15th.
The Aston Martin driver's stopping now.
What?
Gap to your teammate behind is 12.9 seconds.
Oh, Verstappen, you so bogged that up, didn't you, dude? You did. That was horrible pit timing.
They're in 10th place, and so the difference is 0.1 seconds. Your last lap time was 2 minutes. Okay, that last lap was a 1:00.6.
Where did Verstappen go? I don't know why he stayed out that long. I'm pretty sure he's just in front of Perez now. It was a terrible decision.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1:49.3.
They're just holding off signs. Or there, Alonso's just holding off signs. Verstappen fell off pace. The only person that can challenge me, I think, right now is Russell and possibly Leclerc. If not, I was mowing the lawn. If not for Verstappen coming back up here. But I mean, he really barked that up. I don't know how Hamilton caught up. Russell should finally get around Piastri here. He's just got the better car. I'm curious to know what the fastest lap is now. I think it's second screen, very bottom.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:47.9. We don't currently have the data for that request.
So he's 4/10ths faster than me on his perfect lap. Oh, Sainz is up my teammate's butt. Alonso, run. I mean, hold him back, but run. And here comes Russell now. My phone is going nuts, and as much as I want to check it, I can't and drive at the same time. Hold on, let me get around this corner, and then I'm starting to lose time. I just looked up and realized that me texting on my phone while driving is not assisting me. That, and it doesn't help that my tires are a little bit older than these guys'.
Russell behind, and the gap behind us is 2.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop, and the time last lap was a 1:48.7.
I keep cutting these turns horribly. Like, horribly. Oh my god. And Verstappen being stuck back there is a little, just, I'm sure, frustrating. I just can't tell if that's him behind. It has to be him behind Hamilton, pace-wise. I mean, him making that pit stop mistake. It's quite literally the only thing right now that could potentially allow me to win this race. Because Leclerc is just not doing it yet. Piastri is not keeping up with me. Russell is like gaining when I make mistakes, but if I'm not making mistakes, he's just chilling. And Verstappen was the only person that was outpacing me. And I still have to go to softs. And when I go to softs, well, I'll be at a significant higher advantage than I am right now. And it looks like I pit. And my brain's not burning. What is that, 7 laps? I need to know what my teammate's done though with signs.
Gap to your teammate behind is 17.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 10th place. Their last lap time was a 1:50.4. They're in 9th place, and the gap is 11.5 seconds. Time last lap was a 1:48.1.
Come on, Alonso. Wow, holy shit, Alonso, you are so far off pace, it's uncanny. Yeah, Russell's catching me. There's a good chance that Alonso will get around me. Or not Alonso. Alonso's in 10th. Russell.
fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 47.9. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
The hell is Russell running right now?
Okay, Russell's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1:48.2. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.0 seconds. Fernando's in the pits. Okay, last lap time was a 1 minute 49.1.
What mechanical issue do I fucking have that's got that buzzing? Fuel, I'm fine. Tires are getting old. I made a mistake. Other than that, it looks fine. I know my entire engine is fucking brand new. I would really like to see Verstappen start passing people. Oh my god. I let the silver arrow by.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Oh. Okay, I didn't hit him. Cool. I'm choking so hard. What was that? I didn't hit him, so I'm gonna keep that. Verstappen being stuck behind those cars is fruitfully deadly. It's part of the only reason I want to put up such a fight with Russell is because that one mistake on Verstappen is the only reason he's not leading this race right now. And it's like agitating. Just because I know what he did in 2023, but at the same time, it's like, well, it's also a video game. And there's an Aston Martin in second place. You know, like... Whew. It would be nice, though, if Verstappen would get around that pack finally. Up. Nope, I'm not hitting you. That was not my intentions. I'm so sorry.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
He'll still end up in front of me, but at least it'll like force some some slowdown here between. Max Verstappen, for the love of God, can you just pass them already? Like, what in the outrageous fuck is going on back there? Like, it feels like the last race I was in where Leclerc was just sitting behind Hamilton or Russell for no reason.
Careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Old Silver Arrow's out of the race. So now I'm curious. I want to look and see if I pause it, if it'll tell me what happened. The race report thing that you saw? Race director. Mechanical failure. Okay, yeah, it does tell you. And it tells you like what pits and what laps and stuff. Oh, cool. Alright. And it also tells you that right now Alonso's in 12th somehow, and Sainz is now up to 7th, and that is Max Verstappen just sitting behind Lewis Hamilton on mediums, by the way. Also, I need to pause this and respond to Megan. She asked me to come play video games with her. I want to, but I kind of also just want to finish this race real quick. I really hope Verstappen finally gets around them. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Bitch, I never even slowed down. There's no safety car. Oh. It looks like Hamilton pulled into the pits. Verstappen is finally going to get to break free. As long as he can get around Leclerc and them. And Sergio Perez just set a fucking mess this up. Lovely. I really hope Verstappen figures this shit out now. Are they spam inviting me? I will invite or join. I'm in the middle of a race. The CPU has a problem with being aggressive and passing sometimes, I've noticed. Like instead they just tuck up underneath like chickens. It's like, oh, I'm faster than you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pull up right behind you and not try to nose around. Like, see that? He hit the brakes. I gave him room. He had plenty of room. I made a mistake.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
I really hope Verstappen gets around him. This is kind of bogus that he's not. When we hit the pits, I'm gonna pause, reset the recorder, and respond to Megan and them. Verstappen finally got around Leclerc. Never mind. There we go. Now he just needs to overtake Piastri. And Sainz needs to chill out. How did Sainz get back up here? I think I might just start pulling away from George Russell right as I go to pit. I just was not on the gas there. Rejoin in 9th. This means I'll be behind Sainz again. Alright, I'm back. I was answering some texts.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
Perez
Perfect job
and
from you and the crew there, mate. We're
Hamilton are
delighted with that.
definitely gonna defy me.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Perez actually might challenge me. Perez is gonna challenge me. Fine. This isn't even going to be an option for you to fight. No. Sorry. I'm just superior in the street. And you want to give me DRS? Hold on. My phone buzzed. I looked down. I looked down. I had to refigure out this grip because I have way better grip with these tires than I did the others that had fallen off. Alonso is solidified himself in 9th place, or 10th place, sorry. I hate that. I hate that so much. When you turn the freaking steering wheel and then it out of nowhere just
4.2 seconds.
jumps because you hit the gas, you like lose the steering wheel. Like I didn't move the steering wheel, the turn-in radius on the tire at all if you watched that last turn I just did. And as soon as I touched the gas, it all disappeared. It's very frustrating. Like, if I have my steering wheel cranked, just because I hit the gas doesn't mean I should lose the turn. Unless if somebody can justify why I'm an idiot. These people are all gonna go to new tires. I've got to put up time on them.
Caution, caution.
What the fuck just happened? Other than that, what did I just witness? Okay, signs just blew an engine or something.
Green flag.
Nice. That helps me, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that for Signs, but considering he's my rival and up on me right now, it kind of helps. Though I made a lot of mistakes and let a lot of people in for no reason. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well, I guess we're going all the way back to this part of the race. Okay.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tires.
Ah! I got so distracted. I'll gladly take the long way around.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.3 seconds.
I just want to set up the fastest lap time.
Currently, the fastest lap is at 1:46.7. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
Damn, almost a second faster than my fastest lap. That's fine. Well, I guess with Sainz being out of the race, Alonso will get a 9th, which is 2 points instead of 1. And there goes Verstappen. I guess a little bit earlier this time, which is nice.
The Aston Martin driver's in the pits.
What Aston Martin driver? Oh, I just had a fastest lap. Nice. What Aston Martin driver? Sorry guys, but this is just my track. This is my data. Put Aston Martin back on the board. I set a purple sector. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. I did not set a fastest sector there though. Not a fastest sector, but like a good personal best for me. It's okay though. There goes Piastri to pit.
Gap to your teammate behind is 26.0 seconds.
I don't know what that last lap was.
Okay, so the time last lap was a 1 minute 47.0.
Not sure. I don't know. It's probably going to turn out to be a me, Russell, Verstappen, 1, 2, 3. And it's all just because of the pit sequences that Verstappen and Perez, or not Perez, Russell chose. Like Russell's on hard tires and I'm on softs to finish the race. The only thing that could benefit him is the last 5 laps me being slower than him. That's it. But there's no way he's gaining 10 seconds. Now, actually, Hamilton could also potentially be.
Hamilton's behind you now. We're leading the car behind by 4.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Your last lap time was a 1:47.5.
Nah, he's gonna have to pit. There's no way he stays out if he's on old softs. So yeah, it's gonna be a me, Russell, Verstappen. And Verstappen should have won this race, but pit stop wise, he bogged up. He got bogged up, and then he got bogged up behind Hamilton and Leclerc and Piastri. This dude just not having all the luck in the world. And Leclerc's falling off too. I got distracted. Oh my bad.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 28.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1 minute 48.5.
Trying to do that in turns is the reason Russell gained a second. And that is going to be another reason he gains a second.
They're in 19th place. And the time last lap was a 1:49.6.
No, but he's out of the race, so I was just curious to know what he'd say.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, so that last lap was a 1 minute 48.0.
See what I can do right here. Let's see if I can't put up a better time. I went way off the track. That was depressing. I don't know if I'm on pace, but I'm trying. Burying my nose into it. I think my tires are too far past their peak to set up anything. Yeah, no. I did cut the time in half, or cut a second out of my last lap though, almost. Look how we're struggling. Verstappen is closing in slowly. I don't know when these guys are going to pit again.
That's Hamilton behind. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind. 4.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:47.5.
Oh, it's no, there's a chance they take those to the end. I wouldn't see it, but there's a chance. I mean, if he's able to hold on and make them last. What are my tires at?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I want to know how many laps I have on them. I'm trying to understand where Hamilton is.
Tyre condition still looking good.
No, give me information, you raging fuck. Don't make me do math while I'm driving. I think mine are like 6 or no, 7, 8 or 9 laps. So my tire's only 1 lap older than theirs. Okay, yeah, so he's not pitting. He's running that to the end of the race. So the question now is can Russell catch him? Or did Russell and Verstappen just absolutely destroy their race because of pit stops? You know what I'm saying?
Gap to your teammate behind is 31.0 seconds.
Because that would really suck for Verstappen and Russell if Perez and Hamilton end up on the podium with me instead. I would be so pissed if I were in Ferrari to see what's happened. Like the pit stop was just stupid messed up for Leclerc and for Max Verstappen and Perez. Like I would be very mad if I were them. And then in addition, like to see Sainz's engine blow. I'm just curious to know what the hell happened to my teammate. Other than the fact he just can't pace.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 31.4
Eighth.
seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1 minute 49.4.
See if there's any like reveal of like where he is. I see both of the McLarens and they're all gonna go to pit. View. Yeah, so I don't think there's a chance there. Hamilton is not catching on me. Maybe a little bit with my mistakes, but that's about it. But Russell is 100% catching on me. Perez is falling off. Leclerc is falling off. We have 5 laps left, 4 laps left, 5 laps left. Verstappen might just get 5th and that's it, and Russell might get 3rd. I am going to be standing with the silver arrows on the top of the thing. And Hamilton, after I said something when I switched to this team, I think, the last 2 races, he's been like, I know what might have happened in real life, but I'm a video game character and I'm going to do what the fuck I want. The only thing that would change this race is if like a safety car or something popped out. They had a chance to rerun it, you know. Verstappen is past Leclerc now. I am going to tuck away with some points this race.
Okay, so that last lap was a 1:48.4. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, car behind trailing us, 3.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 12 laps old, and the time last lap was a 1:48.2.
Might be slightly faster than me. I've made a few mistakes, is why, but I'm curious to know if Verstappen will be able to catch
Okay,
Perez.
that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
I don't think he will. Not when he's just hanging on to that DRS zone. I'm making a lot of mistakes because I keep looking at my phone, which is buzzing, and I keep watching Verstappen, and Jesus. Can we focus for 3 more laps?
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, I will. And I'm pretty sure my teammate is nowhere near the McLarens. I should not have won this race. Should not have won this race. It should have went Verstappen, Russell, me.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
There's a chance though Verstappen can clean up a little bit and get 4th. I hope he does. I really hope he does. And Piastri's gonna get around Leclerc. Dude, I feel so bad for Ferrari. Mostly Leclerc. That poor guy. Mistakes. Well, hopefully he can hold off Norris or something. Kind of want to check on my teammate again. I just want to make sure he's at least holding ninth.
Gap to your teammate behind is 36.1 seconds.
Don't care about
They're
that.
on old mediums.
Don't care
They're
about
in
that.
ninth place. Your last lap time was a 1:49.6.
What am I lapping compared to that? $149 flat.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 36.1 seconds.
Thanks, dude. But to be honest with you, I didn't care about that part.
Understood. Copy that.
Like, you're gonna tell me I want to know what position he's in. I also would really like to see Verstappen take over Perez here. He's providing the possibility to do it. Also, I just realized the pit strategy that they went for was the pit strategy that the CPU suggested me. And I'm glad that I changed it because it did not work. The hard or soft to medium to hard. Instead I went hard or medium soft. But hopefully Verstappen could get around Perez and at least clean up some.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I don't care. It's perfectly fine. I want to dump every bit of that bitch on the floor.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
If Verstappen puts some work in here, he will take home 4th, which will be relieving. Honestly, one mistake from Hamilton and Russell could take 2nd. Trying to watch the battle between Verstappen and Perez here at the end of the race. Mistakes were made. Verstappen, be aggressive, dude. I'm giving up so much space trying to watch those two. I really want to see Verstappen get around Perez, but I guess I'll just have to wait. Or glimpse it by accident. Because of my just stupid driving, I've made a... Nope. 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 I respect that I am fucking distracted, but Jesus Christ. Come on, Verstappen. Do it. Do that scene from the last night. Boo, bitch, get out the way. We're gonna see my lap time for this lap, and it's gonna be like one.
We did it! We did it!
Boys, we did it. Our ladies.
Oh, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well
Man.
done, mate.
That's a blessing. Driver of the day goes Lewis Hamilton. I do something fucking great.
What a great race then, and a magnificent victory here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
But they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
No.
Aston Martin's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the biggest names in the sport. They're making their way out to the podium as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
Nice. Yeah, George Russell, get in it. Epic. Wow, I can't believe we put up our first race win there.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Maverick.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
AlphaTauri not even picking up a single point is really going to help us. We did a one stop in the rain, and because Verstappen had a pit stop mistake, I passed him, which allowed us to start on pole. And then the same thing occurred, bad pit stop. Our pit stop, oh god, because Verstappen and Russell messed up their pit strategies, it allowed me to stay in the lead instead of lose out to both of them. So, big appreciation on their mishaps, but if we go to race director, we can see kind of the pit strategy that he went for was medium soft hards, and Verstappen went soft medium hard, where me and like Lewis Hamilton, who did really well, we ended on our soft tires, which helped. Fernando Alonso ended up down here. Incidents signs went out on a mechanical failure, and so did Bottas. And then this is where we won the race, was Fernando Alonso pitted on lap 13, one stop after me, and then on 23. And then I went on at 29. This is where we won the race, though. Verstappen decided to try to run softs out all the way until the 17th lap, and that just slowed him down so much, and George Russell went in on the 15th. And if we pop down here, they both went on the 32nd lap. And yeah, it was just, they had slowed down so much that there was no gaining it back for them. So due to some very, very lucky situations, I made it out on top, and that is the only reason I made it out on top. Now, I am curious real quick. Wait, hold on. You guys can sit through this with me. That was gross. This is just gonna make it where ew, gross. Why would I want that? I know this isn't when the race was occurring, but I think it might look better. I'm having way too much fun here. Hold on. You talking to me? Come in. I was making a thumbnail because I didn't know I could actually do that, so um pretty cool. Alright, accidentally restart session. And then for the standings, I am it looks like I'm 11 points behind Carlos Sainz, so I am slowly catching up to the Ferrari driver. And Fernando is slowly moving up. But what's awesome is in the Constructor Championship, we, in one race, have surpassed AlphaTauri. And hopefully can just start slowly working our way towards the the McLarens. So we are gonna do one more thing, and then we're actually gonna start a new video almost immediately and pop on with Jacob again. Oh, he didn't finish the race or anything. Wow, that really helps me jump up there, doesn't it? I will. Oh, sorry, I pressed the button and I didn't mean to. I should have been more patient. I was trying to. am I gonna tell her I switched over? Or I'm switching over. Ooh, I got mail. Oh, just a bunch of rewards. This was useless and I shouldn't have done this. My bad. Ignore that. Facilities wise, I don't think there's anything we can afford, no. And it is the season break. I don't even know what that means. We're gonna find out.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
There isn't gonna be another race for a while. We will be closing down the team HQ until the next race weekend. Oh, okay. So there's nothing I can do here. And it says that these are going to be done on the 18th of August. So I don't know what that means. To be entirely honest with you, I don't know what's going on. And I don't think I'm actually going to be playing Call of Duty because they're playing Marvel Rivals. So I'm not in a big rush, but we are going to skip to the 18th. And it appears that this is driving me nuts. What is going on? What? You have unread mail. Oh. Thanks. Thanks. It was driving me nuts. I was like, what is that? So the 19th, we should have another thing come through. And with that, you know, once we see what they've upgraded to, it looks like we have surpassed McLaren and Ferrari again. And Haas is catching up to Ferrari, which is terrifying. But real quick, I can't afford anything, so we're gonna...
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Wow, we just jumped up to first place. Okay, cool. I can't upgrade anything. I could upgrade the electronic control components. Nice. Nice. So, now we can actually look at this. Here, we are leaps and bounds in aerodynamics over the rest of our competitors. When it comes to chassis, we are below Haas even, which is kind of depressing to know that we are below them. But yeah, so we're not even competitive in the upper classes. We are below that. And then jumping here into powertrain. Oh, we actually are. We are on top. We have passed AlphaTauri, which was the original top of the list, which is pretty cool. So, and then we're middle of the pack here with the engine departments. So, I kind of want to jump straight into the powertrain here, but isn't this one that said we were dead last? Yeah, I can't afford that though. That one's in process right now. That one's locked. Yeah, I can't do anything here. So I kind of want to jump right into this powertrain. And I kind of want to try and speed it up. I know it could waste me money, but I think that's the way we want to go here. Real quick, as I'm doing all this clicking around, that one are both being done. So this can't be done. Okay. Okay. A lot of brain things going on here. I got my resources. I should have stopped that sooner. I can afford this. I kind of want to see if I can't get it done before the Italian Grand Prix. last but not least, we are gonna do the rival duel here in, and I think I said Italy. We're going to Dutch. Sorry. No, I was right. The Italian Grand Prix is coming up. Yeah, okay. I think I was right. This is Dutch. The next one's Italian. Because we're hoping some of these parts will come through. Okay. Little bit of first action there in Belgium. Our first race win ever is in Belgium, which is pretty cool. And we set a fastest lap that race too, which is our second one. I'm just clicking around here because I'm enjoying looking at all this shit. Okay, I need to do this race and then we'll probably, I would definitely call this video, but I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. We'll sit here and wait. Oh god, it drives like a boat. It drives like a boat. It drives like a boat. Looks like my right tires are floating. Oops. Wonder. Nope, no scratches. Apparently I drive an invincible tank. Hello. 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 I really could use you having a shittier start. It looks like my car is floating. I'm surprised I still have a mirror. It's fine, there's no scratches. The factory will take it back. There's a lot of fans here for watching a rival race thing. Sorry. I wasn't trying to hit you, but I just didn't expect you to break that soon. It was a little absurd. That's probably why this thing handles like a boat for me, is because I press it way too hard. I didn't hit the wall. Yoink! Oops. I didn't mean to hit it. I'm a child. It's fine. It's good. Oh god, I'm so lazy. It's fine. Oh yeah. Well, if you guys made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. Otherwise, I am stupid excited to put up a race win. I know we shouldn't have had a race win there. I'm well aware, and I mean well aware, that the only reason I won that race was because Verstappen and what's his name made some mistakes. which allowed us in when we should not have been allowed in. Also, I don't entirely understand how the hell we're ranked first all of a sudden, but whatever. I'm sure that's just because we haven't seen their ratings pop through, but pretty excited. Gonna do what we can, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.